Hello all. Let us learn transitive and intransitive verbs. Let us look at this sentence. The driver suddenly stopped the cab. In this sentence, the action stopped passes over from the doer, that is the driver, to the object cab. When the action in the sentence passes from the doer to the object, the verb in the sentence is a transitive verb. Always remember, the object answers the question what or whom to the verb. Here, the cab answers the question what to the verb stopped. The driver suddenly stopped what? The cab is the answer, so the cab is the object. Let us look at another sentence. The girl broke the glass. In this sentence, the action broke passes over from the doer, that is the girl, to the object glass. So, broke is a transitive verb. A transitive verb is a verb that denotes an action which passes over from the doer to the receiver or from subject to the object. Let us look at few more examples of transitive verbs. The soldiers shot the planes. Here, the doer passes the action on the planes. Another example, the lady stitches the clothes. Here, the lady, that is the doer, does the action on the clothes. So, shot and stitches are both examples of transitive verbs. Now, let us look at the next sentence. The caterpillar ate. In this sentence, the action ate does not pass over to any object. In any sentence, when the action does not pass over to any object, the verb is an intransitive verb. The man shouted loudly. In this sentence, the action shouted does not pass over to any object. So here, shouted is an intransitive verb. An intransitive verb is a verb that denotes an action which does not pass over to an object or which expresses a state of being. Let us look at few more examples of intransitive verbs. She spoke softly. Here, the action is not passed on the object, so spoke is an intransitive verb. The clouds gather in the sky. Here also the action is not passed on any object, so gather is an intransitive verb. Verbs that express the idea of being, seeming, appearing, and becoming are also intransitive verbs. They are called the verbs of incomplete predication. For example, the cat is fat. This is an example of being. Is an intransitive verb. She seems sad. Example of seeming. He appeared unhappy. Example of appearing. He got irritated. Example of becoming. All these is, seems, appeared, and got are verbs of incomplete predication. They are intransitive verbs. Remember, only transitive verbs can have a passive form. Intransitive verbs cannot be used in passive voice. For example, Renu called the police. Here the action is passed on the object police. So called is a transitive verb and the sentence is in active voice as the doer Renu is in the subject. Now let's change this to passive voice. The police were called by Renu. Now, let us look at this example. The baby cried loudly. Here, the action cried is not passed on any object. So, the verb cried is an intransitive verb. The baby is the doer of the action which is in subject, so the sentence is in active voice. We cannot change this sentence to passive voice. Whenever the verb in the sentence is intransitive, we cannot change it to passive voice. We can use verbs both transitively and intransitively. For example, fly. We fly kites. Here we are using it transitively. Birds fly, using it intransitively. Sing. Seema sings a song. Transitive use of the word sings. And Seema sings melodiously. Intransitive use. We learnt transitive and intransitive verbs today. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.